So I'm back again with yet my favorite backdrop. I was planning on sitting outside for this and like having kind of like a pretty background, but it's really cold. I think it's like 35 degrees outside, and I just wanted to kind of sit and talk for a minute or two. Today's been a long day. There's been a lot to process, a lot going on. You can see my stress. I wear it on my face. But I wanted to come here, wanted to make a video, wanted to talk about a few things. What those things are necessarily, I don't have wrote down. You guys know I usually have like a list of things to try to keep me on track. I don't really have that today. I don't know. My biggest thing is if you guys, if you follow me and you see this, then you've seen at least my video, which I'm sure you've seen a million other ones, way better ones than mine, about, Appalachia and what they have went through with Helene. And a big portion were just hit again with flooding. A lot of houses are underwater. A lot of places that were already hit are damaged again, that maybe have been started to be fixed up. And it's, again, I think it's like in northern Kentucky and Virginia. In these places, we have gotten a significant amount of rain the past several days, but none of it even amounts to what these places have gotten. And I was unaware exactly of how much they had gotten, but they got like 6 inches in some places in 24 hours, which has left a lot of places, neighborhoods, areas devastated. I saw a video of a lady who posted, she lives in a holler, kind of like I've shared with you guys that I live in. So I'm not exactly sure about every type of holler, but my holler, for example, doesn't have a way out, right? It comes in and like kind of loops around, comes back out. They have a river that runs through there, and she posted a picture of her neighbor, in the creek or the river, up to his waist. And apparently her neighbor, like her other neighbor, had sent her this picture and told her that this guy was in the water trying to save another one of their neighbors from a vehicle that had been, I guess, I presume, I can't, it had been swept away by the water, and he was unable to save him. The window was cracked just enough that the dog that was in the seat next to him was able to get out, but he was not able to break the window or get the window to go down, or I don't know that situation entirely, but I know that people are facing this, and this is not the first time. This is, since September, this would be the second most devastating, like just devastation in these areas. And I don't watch the news, as you guys know. I see it through social media. And then if I, find stories like this, then I kind of, maybe I look it up, but I don't watch the news per se. As somebody who has anxiety, it's not something that I sit and watch. There's a lot going on. I don't know how well covered it is. It's kind of dark in here. So I don't know what you guys might be seeing if you're watching the news, but please remember these areas, because it's just devastating. And like when you hear 6 inches of rain, or when I hear it, it doesn't seem like it's that much, right? But it's unreal, the buildings that are underwater. And then you've got to think these areas just were hit with devastating floods and mudslides and, a hurricane, and they're trying to rebuild as it is, and they are underwater again. So please think about Appalachia. It's a really hard time. We are expecting bad weather again. This time, like in the form of a winter storm, We're expecting snow again. It's supposed to hit heavily. It's supposed to hit hard. It's supposed to hit not right at the time we're supposed to leave, but in enough time to where if it doesn't clear up, that it could affect us from going out of town. And I know that doesn't seem like a very big thing. It's compared to our lives, it's not, it's not like I would risk us to travel for that, but it's very important that Braden stay on track with his treatment and with his care so that we don't have to kind of have setbacks. So it is really important to keep that. And then obviously more devastation that could happen from these things happening. The last snow lasted for a very long time. It brought a lot of ice. It brought a lot of freezing cold weather, down into the single digits and under. So that's what we're dealing with, and we're trying to get through that. I'm tired. If you can see me squinting and stuff, my eyes are dry, and it's late in the evening. It's been a long day, but yeah, I just wanted to come and talk. And this video, I think I said this probably a lot because I get these videos that just kind of pop into my head that I make, and then I don't really know where I'm going with them, so I'm not sure how great they're going to come out. But just remember everybody in Appalachia right now and what we've faced, are facing, been facing, just recently faced. It's a lot in a lot of places. We've been fairly lucky for the most part to not experience the severity, but it is still out there. It is still affecting us. So just keep us in mind when you send good thoughts or good vibes, or when, however or whatever you do, just remember us and that we are rebuilding, our whole community, our whole area. So, just keep that in mind. And I just wanted to bring a little awareness to it because I'm not personally sure how much awareness there is to it right now. And there may be, somebody may already be covering this. And I don't have a very big following, so it's not, I hope this reaches a lot of people, and I hope that, to have a bigger following and everything, but I hope this reaches who it needs to reach. And I just hope it brings more awareness, because I know that it's not something, even if it is being publicized, it's not being as public as other things are. And it just needs to be known about. So that's pretty much it for this video. It's short. It's just pretty much to talk about this and bring awareness to this. And I will keep you guys updated with what happens here, what happens in the area, what I hear that happens in Appalachia. I will keep you guys posted and updated. And hopefully the bad weather ends.